So you're thinking about making a move to Melissa, Texas. You may be asking yourself, what's in Melissa, Texas, or where is Melissa, Texas? Well, you're gonna wanna stick around for this video because that's exactly what we're gonna cover. You're gonna know what's in Melissa, how to get to places outside of Melissa, and we're getting after it right now. If this is your first time to the channel and you want to know everything there is to know about eating, sleeping, working, playing, the good and the bad of living in North Dallas, or in this example, Melissa, Texas, then subscribe below, tap the bell for notifications so you can be the first to know about the current real estate market here in North Dallas. My name is Preston. We get calls, texts, and emails from people just like you every single day looking to make a move to North Dallas, and we absolutely love it. Whether you're looking to move in 9 days or 90 days, give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email. We'd be happy to help you make a smooth move to North Dallas. All right, so here we are in the Melissa, Texas area. So most of our time is going to be spent looking outside of Melissa because, like I said in previous videos, it is a smaller community just north of McKinney. So there's not a ton going on there as far as nightlife, restaurants, and things like that. There are a bunch of other good qualities in Melissa, and that's why people continue to move there, and the quick access to the surrounding areas. So we're going to start. So right here you can see the outline of Melissa. So it's a pretty small community. Lots of places for growth. Most of what you see in here is going to be new construction. I'll show you some of those areas here in just a bit. So as far as access to Dallas, so it's going to be about 40 miles to Dallas. So you can see right here, here's Melissa up at the top, and Dallas is right here. So about 40 miles. If there's no traffic at all and you're working in Dallas or commuting to Dallas, it's going to be about 45 minutes. If there is traffic and you're leaving during rush hour or something like that, it's going to be a little bit longer and sometimes a lot longer. But you're going to find out when you move to this area that if you live in this area that you don't really have to go to Dallas much. I know I don't commute to Dallas very often because everything I need is in the area and surrounding areas. So this right here is going to be your main highway, Highway 75, going all the way up. That's your main highway all the way there. And then we have the Dallas North Tollway right here and then connects to 121. So those are going to be your main highways that you use if you live in the Melissa area. So right here you have a quick access to Frisco. So you're just going to take Highway 75. Sorry, those things keep popping up. Highway 75 to 121, and here you are in Frisco in just about 20 minutes. So tollway is always pretty clear. You are going to pay tolls when you get on those, but unless you take them quite often, it's not really a huge issue. But it definitely makes it easy to get to those locations. And then to Dallas, this isn't a tollway, but it's it's hit or miss whether you're going to hit traffic or not. If you do hit traffic, it's usually going to start around just south of the Allen area. So we zoom in. Oh, let's go over to the airport. So if you're flying here and you're going to check out some homes, and you're meeting with me, or if you've got a trip planned in the future, this is going to be DFW. That's the major national airport that you're going to be most likely flying into. The only other major airport is Left Field, which is also nearby. But DFW is the major international airport that most of the flights come in. So that's about 45 minutes, 40 minutes, maybe even less, because you're going to be taking that tollway right here, which makes it really easy. I know it seems really far when you're looking at this, but the tollway makes life a whole lot easier. So let's see. Another thing you got to keep in mind is if you're a boat guy, you like the lake life. Most people here in Texas love the lake life. Hot summers, you either got a pool or you got a boat. or you have friends that have those, and that's what I like to do is go jump in a friend's pool or jump on a boat up in the lake because I currently don't have either of those. Um, but yeah, there's Lake Louisville, which is a really fun lake. Probably what I would consider more of a party lake than any of the others. So if you're into that kind of thing and you like to hang out on the lake with friends on the weekends, Lake Lavon's a great option. Lake Louisville is a great option. You also have a lake right here, which you can get to, in 25 minutes. Great for hiking, fishing, and all those activities. And then you have also Lake Ray Hubbard right here, which is going to be about a 50-minute drive for you, but lots of great restaurants and everything right on the lake in this area. Some really cool homes, great place to catch the sunset or anything like that. Then you have, let's see, Lake Ray Roberts. It's a great spot to go to. And then another easy lake to get to is right up Highway 75. So straight shot basically to Lake Texoma, which is a huge lake up here. Tons of things to do, great Airbnbs if you want to get away for the weekend. It's a quick 45, 50-minute shot up to Lake Texoma. So that's another great option for you. So let's head in down to Melissa real quick. You're going to see tons of new construction in Melissa. So there's building going on absolutely everywhere in Melissa. It's grown a ton recently in the last 10 years. It's been growing, but it's really growing now. But there are still some new construction opportunities out there every once in a while. But as you can see, pretty much everywhere you look here on the west side, there's a ton of building going on right off Highway 75. My favorite neighborhood, or one of my favorite neighborhoods, if you're looking for a home that's not, on a normal size lot, anywhere from 50 to 70 foot wide, is going to be Liberty right here. Tons of new construction options. It's going to be, in the higher end for the new construction. If you're looking in that area, maybe a few years ago it wasn't, but Perry Homes and a lot of other great builders have moved into that area. And they're building really, really, really nice homes, larger homes in this area. So this is going to be the higher price point, all the way up to I guess they start in probably now I would say the low fours, and then all the way up to almost around 800,000 for new homes in this area now. Another community that I actually showed in one of my previous videos, one of the last homes I showed was in Country Ridge. So this is a really cool community that most people know of because it's so unique. So it is right off the highway here, so really easy to get to. It is a gated community. It's gated in the front of the community and back of the community. So you will need to know somebody with a code or something to get in to that community. If you're going to see a house with me or something, we'd get that code beforehand, and I would give that to you. So homes that pop up in here every once in a while, most of the time they're going to be your older homes. There are some new homes in here, but just really cool community. Everything's completely different. One to like 3.5 acre lots, heavily treed, rolling hills, just a really nice spot. So let's see. Another thing that I've talked about in the past is the Melissa High School. So the school system here is really, really nice as well. It's actually just rated an A. I said A- in my previous video, but niche.com has it as an A now. So most of your schools are going to be in the 8 to 10 range. 16-to-1 student to teacher ratio. But they just built a new Melissa High School. Super nice building. As you can see, they take pride in their schools here because this community isn't very big, around 15,000 or so. And as you can see, I mean, the school is just, it looks like a university or something like that. So really nice. You can see the grass is kind of brown. So this was taken in the fall. So for you guys that aren't from here, the grass goes dormant and basically doesn't grow, and it's brown during the fall and then starts greening up during the spring months. I know some people are always like, what? Why does it look like that? You know, because other areas that's not the case, but here that is. So you also have an amazing sports facility. So if you have kids that are in sports, tons of activities in that area. So let's show you one of these awesome complexes that they have. It's absolutely massive and really, really nice. Let's go through some of these pictures. Check this out. Is this not cool or what? So top-notch facilities, whatever sport your kid is into. Or if you just want to go catch some games. I mean, this place has 1,800 games a year, which I looked up recently. Over 100,000 people visit over the year. You know, you got your ponds. There's some walking trails around here, and just super, super nice facilities. And then Melissa's got that, you know, small town feel, even with all the growth. But you know, it's, you know, a lot of people like to be right outside the city, but still have that community feel where everybody knows everybody. And Melissa's kind of a place like that. One of the places to check out would be the Lolo's local market. So really cool little farmers market with, you know, gifts and all kinds of things to do for kids. They got an awesome pumpkin patch, as you can see here. They put on events all the time. So nice little family-owned place here in Melissa. So a really cool spot to check out if you're ever in town. So like I said, most of the things you're going to do and activities are going to be outside of the Melissa area. But luckily, you're right down the street from McKinney. So, I mean, it's literally a 10, 15-minute drive to downtown McKinney, which is right here. We've gone over this in previous videos, but downtown McKinney is absolutely beautiful. So this is going to be about, like I said, 15-minute drive. To basically, you talk about every restaurant, shop, gifts, you name it, jewelry, things to do for the kids. They put on events constantly, whether it's a holiday or not. You know, I go down there every once in a while and won't even know something's going on, and there'll be a huge event going on, you know, bike races, you name it. They just put up these lights recently. So these are permanently there the entire year. You got the winery here. I mean, it is one of our favorite spots. It's the old courthouse. And this is just a, you know, hop, skip, and jump right over from Melissa. So if you're okay with being right outside of the hustle and bustle, you know, you can get to everywhere you want to be super quick. They have a tree lighting ceremony every year right after Thanksgiving with this awesome tree they put up. It's just absolutely massive. A couple more pictures of a little nightlife here in McKinney. There's the tree lit up, really cool. Let's see. They have concerts going on. You got the police that patrol on horseback. So just super unique. And like I said, it's right down the street from Melissa. So another great option. And then also, if you're a golf guy and you want a place that's not very expensive, but a place to go real quick on the weekend or during a weekday, you can hop right over here to Oak Hall Golf Course. So Oak Hall Golf Course is literally, I would say, 8 minutes from Melissa. So a really inexpensive option if you're a golf guy and you want to check something out and go play golf on the weekend. And then, of course, we went to Buc-ee's in a previous video. So Buc-ee's is one-stop shop for everything. It's basically a landmark here in Texas. If you have a Buc-ee's, people know about it, and people will travel hours to just go check out a Buc-ee's. I mean, there's really nothing like it. Great place for a pit stop. And if you don't want to spend any money, definitely leave your wallet inside because you'll end up buying something. So like I said, McKinney or Melissa is, a thriving, growing community, small town feel. Lots of activities in and around Melissa. So if you're looking for a place to buy a home that, you can get a little more for your money, and you are looking for, that appreciation, it's definitely going to be a great spot to park your money and buy a place, because no matter what's going on in the market, this is one of those areas that's just going to continue to thrive, continue to grow. And along with that growth and the commercial and everything coming in, you're going to see a ton of appreciation in your homes. Because right now, I mean, I think the average home price is around the 400 mark. And I only see that going up from here, because everyone is moving here. We get calls every day from people out of state that are looking to move to this area and want a nice, quiet community with quick access to everything. And Melissa definitely delivers in that area. Basically, anything you want to do is going to be in and around this area. Let's take a zoom out one more time so you can kind of see where it's at once again. So there's Frisco, McKinney, Allen, Plano. You also hear a lot about Prosper and Salina. Those are right over here. So lots of great communities in the area. Definitely can't go wrong with any of those options. And like I said, if you're building anywhere up to 75, you're gonna be in good shape if you end up staying there for any bit of time. As far as resale, if you end up having to move again, you're going to be in a great position. Another thing to keep in mind is the location to 380. So 380, basically everything is new off of 380. This is basically where all the new homes are going in McKinney, but there's tons of shopping, restaurants, grocery stores. You got your Costco, Lowe's, and some really nice restaurants have moved in there recently. So this is going to be an area where basically everything's new. Anything you want to do, if you're not going to the square or you're not going to Frisco, it's going to be right here. So there aren't a lot of shopping options as far as grocery stores or anything in Melissa. But like I said, this is just a quick trip over to McKinney, and you're going to have pretty much any option that you could want in the McKinney area is going to be there.
All right, guys, I appreciate you sticking around. I hope this video was very beneficial for you and you got a little better understanding of everything there is to know about Melissa. If you haven't seen the other videos, make sure you check them out, and don't forget to like and subscribe below so you can see more videos like this in the future. Feel free to call or text me or send me an email at any time, and I can't wait to hear from you, and I'll see you on the next one.